Hey guys, well here's the first instalment of the DR series of videos, or whatever you want to bloody call it. So just to recap, it's a 2009 Suzuki DR650 SE. I picked it up second hand from a fella up at Echuca. It had 1600 kilometres on it, so it's basically just finished running in, which is bloody handy for me. Now something I didn't mention in the last video is the guy that actually had it, he was just a shorter guy, and he lowered the seat height. And apparently with the DRs, there's quite a few different ways that you can do it. There's the factory way of doing it, where you have to take out the back spring. On the bottom there's a little cap thing that you turn upside down, and then underneath there is two settings. I don't know what you call them. I'll call it a spring arm, and you just bolt it into the lower one. And then you also do stuff with the forks, and that's a matter of taking it out. There's a whole lot of bloody stuff. I was searching on the internet trying to find out, because he had actually mentioned to me that he'd lowered it, and he said it was just, all you got to do is chock this up and then take the bolt out and put it in. When I was looking, I'm thinking, oh no, did he do it the other way? Did he not tell me that he'd done the forks? And anyway, after a lot of searching around and reading all the different versions, I found out that he did just do it the simple way, and that is that, I'll show you actually, give you a close-up. Well, the other thing is that when you lower the seat height, you have to get a shorter kickstand. Otherwise your bike ends up tipping over. So this is an OEM thing from Suzuki. So anyway, I'll show you the little that little thing that you have to do. Okay, so we've got to get down on the ground, and I'll show you the little pin. So basically we're coming in here, and you can see there, just that hole there. This bolt here was actually in there. There's a whole swing arm. I might come from the other angle and you might be able to see how that all sets up, but basically all I had to do was take that nut from out of that one there and then move it down into there, and that brings the bike back up. And of course then it's a matter of just swapping over the kickstand from that OEM one, the short one, and just putting the original one back on. Oh, so it's like a really simple job to do. I mean, when it's done the simple way, yeah, I'll show you that. I'm not a mechanic, but this whole setup here governs the height of the back end. So there you go. So yeah, that bolt there was up there, and it made quite a difference. So that was the first thing I wanted to do, was to get that seat back up to normal height. I mean, I'm 6 foot, so with that seat in the normal position, I mean, I can be flat-footed anyway. So yeah. Apparently, if you don't do it the factory way at high speed, the geometry, I think that's the word, geometry of the bike is just a little bit out, and I think you only notice that when you're maybe on the highway doing the high speed. So you know, having it all back the way that it should be is a good thing. This is something that I didn't know about, and it was only because someone commented on YouTube that these back pillion or passenger foot pegs, they had a mate that was had bought a brand new DR, and they were doing a trip down the Great Ocean Road. On the very first day on his brand new DR, poor bastard come off. The problem was that when he come off, this had obviously grabbed on the road or wherever it was, and obviously ripped, and what it did was ripped a 10cm hole in this subframe. And apparently what happened was that these aren't really replaceable, so it ended up being an insurance write-off. So I think the first thing I'll do is basically totally remove that whole thing, because I'm not going to have a passenger on this. Nay's certainly not interested in jumping on the back of this thing. So unless someone else out there can tell me a reason why to keep that on there, I think, yeah, I'll just bloody rip it straight off. There's no use to it. I know when I put on the pannier racks, this mount here is part of that. So anyway, there you go. Okay, so the next thing I'm looking at is the light. I took it out last night and just took it out some back trails, just in the middle of the night, to see how the light would work. And unfortunately, it's okay, but it's not up to what I think it should be. I'm hoping that maybe if I just adjust the light, it just seemed to be falling too short, even on the high beam. So hopefully doing that fixes it. I've looked on the internet. I mean, the internet's great, but sometimes you get so much information, you end up getting more confused and more lost by the time you see all the different things you can do. Some people have said putting a bigger or a brighter bulb in it, and that does the trick. Some other people I've seen have put, changed the whole setup and put a big round one. And there's other ones that are really cool. They look like, I don't know, Triumph bloody double headlights. Looks really cool. I'm kind of like, I like to do things as simple as possible. So my other option, and the one that I'm most probably gonna will be more tending towards, is putting an auxiliary light on there, and hopefully that will do the trick. But I'm first hoping that by adjusting that light up, that'll do it. I had a bit of fun last night on it, hooning around in the dark. Anyway, I think it is time. So I think that's all I've got to really talk about at this stage before I actually get stuck into it. I'm going to get some onboard footage with it just as it is, hooning around in the back tracks. And then I'm hopefully going to, I'll get the sound of the bike with its normal pipe, and then when I swap it over to that aftermarket one, hear the difference in the bike, the sound of it, and then it will just start ploughing on all those parts. At the moment, I'll show you actually. I'll hopefully get in trouble because you know what Nay's like. She hates being on the bloody camera. She's taken over me bloody. She's taken over me little area. Look at them. They're in there. They're in my little motorcycle area, painting that bed I was telling you about. Would you like to say hello?
Hello. Not
No.
really.
There you go. Alright guys, so I will see you out on the road. Alright guys, I'm out on just a backtrack not far from home. We'll give Max a bit of a shot. Gotta love that power. This is a fire track, I think. For the power lines. Love it. You get the squirmies, and I don't shit myself. I actually came through, this is where I come through last night when it was really, when it was dark, not really dark, it was just dark. That over there is part of Bendigo Mining, which is getting gold mines, or getting gold out of.
Alright Maxie, let's go! Whoa! Fucking hell, it just... If you put that on too hard, it just spins those wheels. Now remember guys, I'm new to this, so a lot of you guys already know all this shit. For me, this is all new ground. And quite frankly, I'm loving it. So I suppose I've got to try and keep the excitement under control just till I start feeling the bike and what it can do and which way it wants to throw me off, I suppose. So where the hell am I? Oh, I know where I am. Cool. Yeah, this road here, some of you guys might have seen some of the footage where, I think on the postie bike of all things, this is that really good twisty road. But we want off-road. Bit of technical stuff. This is the beauty of Bendigo. Just have tracks everywhere. Basically all around Bendigo. Geez, which way I want to go? All around Bendigo is just pockets of state forest, which is great for people that want to walk their dogs, bloody mountain biking. And of course, motorbiking. So here we go. Got myself back on to that fire track. Here we go, what do we got? Got a car, I thought they'd do a bit of four-wheel driving. Thanks man. Always try and be courteous, you know, whether in a car, other motorbikes, people on bicycles or people walking their dogs, especially people walking. Always make sure I slow down, and I stay slowed down until I've gotten a fair amount past them. I mean, nothing worse than someone on a bloody loud, fuck me, what the hell? Alright, shit. That's a nice little test for the DR. Put! Fuck, Jesus Christ. Okay, fuck, Jesus. Where the fucking hell did that come from? Had no idea what gear I was in. Alright, Max, you got us through? Ah, I know where I am. Saw I come through when I did the boulevard training. Come through here. Alright, we'll head up here. Woo! Little jump. Gotta love the bloody suspension. Fucking hell. Fantastic. Fucking when that bloody thing go in and then it rebounds, man, it's like it does it's like a pogo stick. Fuck, scared the fucking... This will be a real rider. Little zippy. It's like a bloke taking his family for a bit of four-wheel driving. That's pretty cool. There you go, mate.
All right, mate, there you go.
Yeah, pretty good. Hey, that's Phil. Phil Doherty, Mark Victor.
Oh, Mark, there you go.
Yeah, good, mate. Taking the dogs for a ride.
Yeah, mate, I come out and walk 6 days a week.
Ah, sweet.
What's your 650 like?
I've only just got it. Really good.
It looks new.
Yeah, it's only done 1600. Got it second hand.
Still, mate. Whoever had it looked after it.
Yeah, he got it up in Echuca.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I've been riding a bull. I've had a boulevard for quite a while.
Yeah.
Then I got a postie bike.
I love them because they're lazy.
It just, there was a spot I come to and I went, fucking hell. It was just like, and it just, I shit myself and it just took me through. No worries.
That's the beauty of grunt, mate.
Yeah.
Piston displacement, torque, you can't
Yeah,
beat it.
yeah, that's
All
it.
these other things you go like fuck, but you got to rev their brains out.
Yeah, that's it.
It's unbelievable, Nick.
Yeah, I've just gone and bought a safari tank and back. Well, there you go. You just never know who you're going to run into. Alright guys, well that's the DR stock standard running through. We'll finish it off with the twisties. Alright guys, until the next video, we shall say see you later, and remember, keep on riding.